Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do just a general collective reading. I was just literally relaxing, laying down. And I could feel like this, I don't know, like kind of like restless energy. I don't know if you could be feeling it or, someone that you're energetically connected to, but it feels very like someone has to do something or is wanting to do something, but almost like it has to be like right now. Like that's the way I'm feeling it. Let me start off by saying that it is February 14th as I'm recording this. We have Sun in Aquarius and the Moon is in Capricorn. Saturn has moved into Aries, so we are going to be having that Saturn-Neptune conjunction as well. Yeah, so this is really like just an impromptu reading. Like I said, I was laying down, relaxing, watching watching TV, but I just felt like the energy, and I was like, what, like what is this? What's going on? It almost feels like I don't know if it's like the Eight of Wands or possibly like a Knight of Wands type of energy, but it feels like something is fast moving. I don't know if someone could be traveling. They're showing me like someone sending like text messages. So, the Eight of Wands represents messages. But I can feel like there's a pressure, like a mental pressure as well. Like someone's trying to like figure something out. Or even like they're saying sort out some type of mental, like almost confusion. It almost feels a little chaotic, to me, just sitting in this energy right now. As if like someone is having trouble just, honing in on one thought. Like there's many thoughts going around. Like I just see like the Seven of Cups energy. I don't know. But we'll see, I guess. Like I always tell y'all, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the time as well as the energy is fluid and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. So let's see what's going on, Spirit. What message is needing to come through in regards to the energy that I'm feeling right now? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy that I'm feeling right now? What's going on? Give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to grab something. All right. Back. So let's see. I can't even remember if I cut these, and all I did was just get up to grab a tissue, but whatever. If I did or if I didn't, it doesn't matter. Bottom of the deck, we have disgusted. And it says revolted, nauseated, and repelled. This card has been coming up a lot. Like, I don't know. So we have disgusted. Oh no. Then we have love. And it says romantic. That says intimate, passionate, and committed. Then we have the excited card, which says elated, thrilled, and enthusiastic. And then we have overwhelmed. And that says swamped, inundated, and burdened. And then we have regretful. And that says remorseful, sorry, or repentant. And then we have longing. That says yearning, wistful, and homesick. And I'm going to stop here with surprised, which says startled, astonished, or shocked. It's like the tower energy. At least that's how I always feel it. Whether that's, a physical tower, a mental tower, or an emotional tower, because like, not for nothing, I almost feel like someone is like crying. Like, I just got hit with that, like that wave of emotion. Not today, spirit. But like it is what it is. I don't, like I said, this could be you or someone you're energetically connected to. My guides are saying near or far. Near or far. So whoever, like, this person may be close to you, or they may be at a distance from you. But what I'm feeling is someone or you with the disgusted and love here. Yes, it could be a romantic connection if it's resonating that way for you. It's almost like someone is like tired of it, like tired of this connection, whoever they're with, in a romantic sense. But if it's not romantic for you, it's just like within a connection that you have with someone close to you. This excited card is almost like the energy that I was feeling of, like the impulsive, almost like that Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands energy, like someone wanting to leave, or they're saying escape from something. But it's almost like there's too much with the overwhelmed card. Like, either they're holding on to too much, they may have a lot of responsibilities, or feel obligated, or actual have physical obligations within whatever type of connection that they're in with somebody, or you. And with the regretful and longing, it's almost like, I don't know, this could even be in business. Like, you have a business with someone where, like, it ultimately, it feels like somebody wants out of some type of partnership, connection, or whatever. It's almost like there's no spark. That's what I'm feeling. Like, the spark is not there. Like, it's almost being like it's either already been put out, or it's at like a breaking point with this excited next to the overwhelmed card. But it's almost like with this longing, and then, like I said, I stopped at the bottom of the deck. Whoever is in this energy, they're wanting, like, again, like I said with the surprise card, they're looking for some type of spark, some type of thrill or enthusiasm, or with this surprise card and the longing. It's like this is what they're actually longing for. Like wherever they are, it's not exciting. It's lacking excitement. It's lacking passion. It's lacking thrill. It's lacking drive. Like, and they don't want it anymore. It's almost like I'm getting like the energy of like someone like almost being, and part of my face, y'all, but I can't, like the energy don't lie. Like it just comes out that way. Um, like they're like, I don't even know the word. Whoever or whatever they chose or picked or, you know, decided to be with or partner with or work with, whatever the case may be, it's just like, they're giving me, oh my God, what's his name from Abbott Elementary? Mr. Johnson, because he always says, it's trash. That's trash. But like, that could be literally like how someone is feeling in regards to somebody that they are connected to. I don't know. But let's see. I don't feel, I mean, this could be you. You know, take it how it resonates. But let's see. What's going on, Spirit? And what is this energy? So we have afraid coming out, which says fearful, scared, and terrified. And then we have ashamed at the bottom. And then, yeah, like I said, someone does not know what to do. Whoever is in this energy, we have ashamed, confused, which is like that Seven of Cups energy that I was feeling with the exhausted card. Then we have hopeless and trapped. Yeah, it feels like someone is just like unable to like, I don't know. Like they just can't seem to get away from whatever type of situation or circumstance they're in. If it's not dealing with anybody else, it's almost like it's just like I don't know if it's past choices that they made. It almost makes me feel like with this afraid card, like in a way, like whoever this is like they don't want to face their fears, whatever that may be. But it's almost like you know how they say the only way out is through. They're giving me Harry Potter, like the Dark Forest. That's what I feel here. And it's like someone just, you know, I feel like saying like what's the point? Like someone could be saying that to themselves. And it's like so that you can come up out of this energy. Like this is not an energy to be in. Like ashamed, confused, exhausted, hopeless, trapped. When all like what you're wanting to get to is this comforted energy. And it seems like this is just like it's like I feel like, you know, grabbing like it's out of somebody's reach, like they can't grab for it. It's almost like the panicky energy. Oh, I can't make this shit up. Because the fulfilled is out of the comfort, came after the comforted card. But then we have this. Like I said, that panicky energy, like I just want to reach for. But it's like they're just, you know, almost in like a wallowing, woe is me, self-pity type of energy with this board. And it's almost like with the curious card, like it feels like there's a need to look within. I feel like someone is, you know, looking, you know, outside of themselves for something. But you, like, I don't know, like, I feel like saying like what you're looking for is already inside of you. Can I get another one to go with this afraid card? Yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like someone is just giving up. We have the discouraged card coming out, which says dispirited, disheartened, and deterred. I don't know who needs this message, because yeah, because they're in like an energy like it's never gonna come in with receptive and relieved. Like, this is just what it is. I mean, if that's the mentality that you want to have, I mean, to each his own. Yeah, then we have the lonely card, which says isolated, alienated, and friendless. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have envious, which says jealous, suspicious, or possessive. Yeah, this is really just the energy of like someone looking, like feeling like they're not enough. And it's almost like with the envious card, like how I said, where like someone is looking outside of themselves. It could be to other people. It could be like looking at, you know, what other people have, what they're doing with this envious card here. But it's causing like tension for this person. Can I get one more for this energy over here? Afraid, discouraged, and lonely. This person may feel like they don't have anybody. Yeah. And then we have the stress card coming out. I feel like something is, you know, reached this boiling point for this person with the surprise card. Like this person, they could have been trying to like hold it in and contain it. But you know, like, at least I know, like, you know, because my mom used to use one back in the day. She used to use a kettle to boil, you know, the water for her coffee. And that, the whistle, like, it used to get on my nerves, but it would also, like, if I didn't hear it, that's how I knew something wasn't right, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm hearing, like the whistling of a kettle. Like almost like an alarm ringing off for this person. It may be physically, but it feels more like an internal alarm, like going off for this person. Like, hey, you gotta do something. Can I see the other side of this energy, please? Because collective, honestly, like the way like this was so impromptu, I feel like you're like, because that's what I feel like doing. It's making me want to like sit back. So it makes me feel like whoever or whatever this energy is, you're at it, like you're away from it. Like it's not, it may not be like within your physical reality or environment. For some of you it can be, but I almost want to say you're pulled back from it. What's this pulled back energy? Who's in this pulled back energy? Spirit. There's that comforted energy again, reassured, consoled, and nourished. Then we have sad at the bottom. This doesn't even feel like your energy either. Like, I don't know. Because they're saying I'm missing you. Something, this energy, whether it's one person or multiple people, could be missing you. Can I get another one to go with this comforted, please? Why is this comforted here? Yeah, it's almost like an energy of whoever is missing you. Like I said, this bored energy, this, it says uninterested, apathetic, and jaded. And then we have the curious at the bottom. Yeah, it's like someone's wondering like what you're doing, like, because they're not doing anything. Then we have the frustrated card up under that. Like, I feel like this board card, especially with the clock, it could be like an energy of, like, I'm getting the energy of time, which with Saturn moving into Aries, you know, Saturn rules time and rules reality. And it's almost making me feel like someone could be, you know, trying to figure out the right time to possibly like reach out to you. Or possibly even, you know, like come towards you. But wherever they're at, it's like they're stuck with this frustrated card. Can I get another one, please? For this comforted and bored. Comforted and bored. Too many. They're just falling all over the place. Comforted and bored. Plus cards. Yeah. You have the free card coming out, which says liberated, independent, and unburdened. For some of you, like if you're resonating as this collective energy with the comforted and bored, you're just like, honestly, you're just chilling, like enjoying the day. Not to say that you're bored, but it's almost like, yeah, it almost feels like enjoying you. Like you're not interested on anything outside of you right now. I feel like with this love and safe, for people that are outside of you, they can see you as like a safe space for them. Because it's almost like you're so just like, I almost feel like you're just laid back, but in a way that's very open and free and light almost is what it makes me want to say. Can I get one more to go with this energy? Yeah. And then we have the depressed card. Empty, numb, and withdrawn. Yeah, see, and even that coming out, it's just like, let me get one more before I say this, because it's almost just like, yeah, someone is just like, either they're repressing really hard, or it's almost like, how can I say it, like I feel like this person is like going, like falling further and further into like an abyss or a dark state, or, you know, whether that's emotionally or mentally, like they just, can I get one more for this depressed energy? And then we have the safe card, which says secured, sheltered, and protected. Bottom of the deck, we have compassionate, empathetic, caring, and sympathetic. Yeah, like I feel like, again, like it's just making me feel like this is the energy someone is wanting because of the energy that they're in with this depressed and bored energy. Because it wouldn't even feel right, like, to be comforted in boredom or free in depression. Those energies don't go together. So I can't even say like that, like it's your energy. It just doesn't feel right. Let's look under this: compassionate, confident, self-assured, courageous, and bold. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective? They're showing me like baseball could be significant because they're showing me like someone sliding into a home plate. Which will coincide to that energy that I was feeling of like someone wanting to move. It's like wanting to, you know how like if you're on third base, you possibly have the ability to, you know, steal third base. You don't necessarily have to wait for whoever's up at bat to, you know, hit the ball. But that's what it makes me feel like. Someone is in between third base and home, and it's like they're, you know, deciding on like, do I go back to third base or do I just slide in? Because then they're showing me an umpire saying safe. I think this person, or if it's you, it's you. It doesn't matter. But whoever it is, they are. Thank you, Spirit. They're looking for like a safe landing, somewhere to land that is safe. I don't know if someone could be traveling via, you know, air. But if it's, you know, in that instance, like I said, where like someone is like it almost feels like falling into like this depression, they're like, they're at least, it makes me feel like they're trying with this safeguard to find a way to, you know, like get to the bottom of it without it like completely just like taking them over. But I'm also getting like some, you know, some people are comfortable in that energy. You know, some people like, you know, throwing pity parties for themselves. It's no judgment, but some people, you know, they like that. Like, because that's how, you know, that's, it almost becomes to the point where it's so normal, or it's so prominent for them in their lives. Like, this may be the only state that they know. So they've kind of made it like their norm. That's what it makes me feel like. Give me one more, please. Alright, so yeah, bottom of the deck we have a powerful move. And this makes me feel like, yeah, like I felt like the time is now for some of them, because I am getting like almost still that Saturn energy off of this card. But it's time for this person or you to like to do something. Like you can't, I'm not saying that you can't, but staying in this energy is not conducive. Up under that, we have the call of the muse, which is almost like that inspiration energy, that spark. It's time for like someone to do something. Because for some of you, collective, this is your energy. It is definitely a nice mix of this comforted and free energy that I'm feeling here. Hold on. If I could get them all together. See it? Like being comfortable within yourself, but still, you know, allowed to move, you know, how you want, the way you want. Like, that's how I'm feeling it. And then we have feeling the world. And then we have the uncharted sea. And this uncharted sea is like that afraid energy. Someone is knowing, like, especially with this feeling the world, like it's time to do something, to move, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually. Like, the energy needs to move. And of course, like in uncharted, the uncharted sea, I said uncharted territory, but it's the same thing. The uncharted sea energy, you know, that it's the sea, so it's the emotions, but it's almost like I don't know, I almost feel like the energy is trying to move this person in a direction, but because they can't see, or because, you know, it can possibly be some fear involved, they are like almost resisting it. And I feel like for some of you, you could be like a beacon or an example for this person to like, nah, go with the flow. Because it's almost like with a powerful move, this person or you wants to move like in a specific way. They want to do something in a specific way or have something in a specific way, and the energy is not allotting for that right now. Not Saturn anyway. Saturn wants you to do something, especially with it being in Aries. So can I get one for this afraid, discouraged, and lonely and stressed energy over here? Yeah. So we have the willing release coming out. Yeah, this person, they it's time to, in a way, like surrender. Because it's almost like with this exposed and revealed, like they're seeing all that they need to see. 21 is the world card. It's time, they're saying it's time for you to see yourself with the royal you coming up under that. Like it's time for you to emerge, whoever is in this energy. And can I get one for this comforted, bored, depressed, and safe? Comforted, bored, depressed, safe, and free. What is this energy, spirit? Okay. So we have the power of purpose. Yes, and this is like the Wheel of Fortune. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have Close Encounters. And again, they're saying near and far. Near and far. I don't know like why my guides keep giving it to me that way. Unless it's just speaking, especially with the close encounters, how, like for some of you, there could be a connection that you have with someone that it doesn't matter whether you're close or far away from each other, like it's still there. But one person is almost like they've outgrown where they are. That one butterfly that's still stuck, like it's not able to be free. Like I almost feel like it's unable to join you. For whatever reason. Or you could have had like an encounter with this person like this. Because I'm almost like now feeling, and I've never seen it that way looking at this card. Like you could be trying to guide this person out. But it's like, I don't know, like I said, I felt that energy of like maybe they like being in this cage. They like feeling stuck. Some people, for whatever reason, they like that. I'm not, like I said, it's no judgment, but it's almost like, well, especially with the power of purpose coming out here, like, well, where you're trying to go, like this shit, this cage, this box, whatever it is, can't come with you. Cause you know what it's making me feel like? What's that show? I know before it was called Love After Lockup. And I hope nobody's in jail. But it was always about love after, someone gets released from jail. But now they have a show, and I want to say it's Love During Lockup, or something to that effect. And it's just, I mean, if two people want to make it work, they can. But like I said, I don't feel like these people are physically connected. I don't feel like or you and whoever this energy is, like y'all are not in connection with each other right now. They may be in a situation, or if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. But it's like, both people need to be free. That's what it makes me feel like. In order to move forward together. Like one person can't be in something and another person is just, that doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not judging. Some people really hold it down for people when they're in that situation. And I'm not saying that that's the right or the wrong thing to do, but the show, at least back when I, had watched it, they didn't always go so smoothly. After, people got out. So, I don't know. I definitely wasn't expecting this, but it's just like, ooh. We're going to use the vice versa tarot. What's going on, Spirit? pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and this energy? Can I get one more? I want to get one. Show me this mutual energy, spirit. What's in, like, what's the mutual energy between these two? Well, we'll get that later. But yeah, so bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands, and it's reversed. Yeah, so this, we have the Ace of Wands. Actually, it's upright. I haven't used this deck in a while. And this is that, like, that tower energy mixed with that's like the spark of inspiration. Someone is needing to, like, stand up to this devil energy here, because that's the next card up. They're needing to take some type of action against this devil energy, whether it's a person, place, thing, situation, or circumstance. Because there's nothing coming from it. This is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Pentacles won't become upright until this energy almost like frees themselves from this devil energy, whatever that may be for this person. Because then we have a King of Cups, and then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, and this is almost like an energy of someone who is they're feeling that they want to move forward, like they want to get away from a situation that's just not it, like the way my guys are saying, it's not in their best interest. But they have to take the action. They have to want it and take the action with the Ace of Wands. Because then up under that, we have a Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this would be the collective energy. Yeah, because they're saying like it's reversed because this is what I say, you pulled your energy away from this. Your focus is elsewhere. Like almost as if with the Eight of Pentacles, like you're not giving any energy. You're not putting any energy into this. And it's behind you. Like you've retracted your energy. Because for some of you, it was holding you back with the Six of Wands reverse. It was holding you back. And it's like you're not investing into things that hold you back. So for some of you, you could have withdrawn physically and emotionally from this person. this masculine energy, this King of Cups, could have possibly like lost an opportunity or some type of, you know, something monetary or material for them. It could have even been money. Can I get one for this willing release? Afraid, discouraged, stressed, and lonely. Why is this here? Yeah, they're wanting out. We have the Six of Swords again. Look, we got the Fool on the top. Then we have the Tower on the bottom. Can I get another one, please? Why the Six of Swords? Yeah, because we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, because this person is realizing, like, whatever they've been investing in, like, it's almost like whatever or whoever or however they have been investing in a situation, it's like they're showing me like pouring water in a strainer. Like, they're depleted. They are depleted. And then look, top of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are my options? What can I do? Like I said, that energy of just feeling like confused, but at least it's upright. And then on the bottom, we have the Judgment card. So this could be in regards to a judgment call they made, and they're seeing like, it was like, it's almost like making a bad investment. The Nine of Swords. Because for one, there is no love there. This is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Or excuse me, the Ace of Cups in reverse. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Page of Cups. Or is it the Knight? No, it's the Page of Cups. It's almost like the Page of Cups is like not being authentic or true to themselves. Can I get one more? And then we'll check this energy over here. I can't make this shit up. The Fool. This person could have took a risk and now realizing that it was the wrong choice. But it almost makes me feel like that that it's this person wanting to just like take a leap of faith and go in a new direction. Like they no longer want to invest in whatever it is that they invested in or are currently investing in. Because if it was a past decision that they made, it brought them to the Nine of Swords. And that's just, I'll get one more to see. It's, you know, now wanting a way out. Because it's almost like with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, it messed with their stability. And then here we have the feminine energy, the Queen of Cups, on the other side. Like if you're resonating as a feminine energy, they're wondering like if you'll be receptive to them. If they take this leap of faith. I don't know. It's like this person gave up their autonomy, their themselves. Can I get one for the Fool? Why is the Fool here? Too many. Why is the Fool here? Yeah, so we have the Hangman and the Upright. So it's almost like now this person is seeing things clearly. They see where they want to go. And then here's that action. We have the Knight of Swords. And it's in the reverse. Like this person is like, this is almost like an energy of realizing their mistake. They had the opportunity to free themselves from whatever situation this was, but it's almost like they waited too long. Like they were waiting to see something or waiting to get something, which goes hand in hand with the Seven of Pentacles, like investing in something and wanting to see the return on that investment, but it never came. So now with the Eight of Cups, which is at the top of the deck, it's time to, you know, cut your losses. There's nothing left to be defended. With the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands, there's nothing left. Like they have no more fight is what my guys just said. Can I get one for this comforted and bored, free, depressed, and safe? What is this energy? What is this energy, Spirit? Yeah, where someone is wanting to go. There's the Six of Wands and the upright. This is that movement energy. Forward movement. It's a victory. They could be wanting to move away from a Queen of Swords energy, but I almost feel like this would be the collective feminine energy, because then we have the Sun at the bottom. Like I'm feeling like this person wants to go where it's warm. Not maybe temperature wise, but it just feels like where there's warmth, this energy, where it's safe and like there's love there. And then we have the King of Swords, masculine energy. They were still holding on to some type of hurt or pain or separation, as we have the King of Swords and the Three of Swords reversed. They weren't willing to let this go. Like, whatever it was. Yeah, like, but I'm also getting the energy, like, if this could definitely be someone that they want to cut ties with. But I'm feeling it more strongly as this is, like, the collective feminine energy. Who, like, I don't know, like this person is looking at, like, you can save them. And nobody can save another person. This energy has to be able to save themselves. That's not to say that as a feminine energy, you can't see it, but you can't do it for this person. And you know that. That's why it's almost like you're sitting back. And Spirit is almost saying, like, yep, that's the right thing to do as the Hierophant. Focus and worry about you. Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Yeah, like, you cannot get involved. Can I add another one to go with this energy? Why the Six of Wands? I mean, it sucks. Like, I could understand, like, the feminine energy to have to, you know, watch someone in this energy, but it's like, this person has to want to, you know, in a way, with the Ten of Wands coming out, drop that burden and stabilize themselves, because in between the 6 and the 10 is the Four of Wands, which is that stability, that is this. And then the bottom of the deck, there's that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse again. Like, yeah, you can't do nothing. Any other messages for this energy over here? The only person that can help this energy right now is Spirit. Because we have the Temperance card here. You have to let, only the divine can intervene. That's what it is, divine intervention. And Spirit is working it out for this person. Or at least they're trying to. But I feel like this person is like, I don't know if they're like, they're looking for you. Not, and I mean, not to say like physically, but it's almost like they're trying to search for like, or they're wanting the love, the care, the emotion that you gave. That's what that's like. It's almost like for some of you as a feminine energy, for this person, this masculine energy, you became like the standard that they seek. And then it, like, and then it's more than an emotional capacity, but that's what like they, oh, Spirit said that's what they miss the most. Give me one more. And then we'll grab the guidance and advice. Can I get one more? Put this back. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't know if I like that because the power of purpose is that same energy I was feeling. Let me see. Why is this reverse? I don't even need to find it, figure it out anymore. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. Right now, Jupiter is retrograde. So with all retrogrades, it's, you know, a period of review. And for some of them, Spirit is, you know, basically showing them this energy. And, you know, bringing into their awareness, like, hey, it's time to do something different if you want to move forward. There's like almost like an air of like some spiritual growth needing to happen for this person. And then we have the Star. And even that's reversed. Like, oh man, you know. And Mars is in Aquarius right now. And that's really like with the Star being reversed, it's like, it could be this energy of depression. It's basically like Spirit telling them, if you don't do something, you're going to stay in the state of being hopeless and, you know, not having any faith. Continually like in an emotional pattern of holding on, because this is the Eight of Cups reverse. Instead of being the Eight of Cups upright where you're leaving it behind, this person is like, this is this energy. They're just wallowing. Look at that. I mean, the similarities are a little eerie to me right now between these two decks. It's at the bottom. Yeah, it's like with the Three of Wands at the bottom, like nothing's going to come in. The Three of Wands is reversed too. Like your ships can't come in as long as you stay in this energy. Give me one more. I don't even feel like this has anything to do with the feminine. None of these cards. Can I get one more? Why the Six of Wands? Because like I said, the feminine energy has retracted their energy. So they would, you know, be the Six of Wands energy. So why is the Six of Wands here, Spirit? Because they're moving forward. The Six of Wands. So then we have a King of Pentacles. This person wants to show up for this feminine. They want to show up as a King of Pentacles to that Queen. Like we've seen all the matches except for the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Because they're saying like they gotta want it. Now, for this feminine energy, either they're heading towards a King of Pentacles, or this is the masculine energy wanting to come towards this feminine energy. Yep. The Three of Pentacles. They want to come back and like retrieve, because this Three of Pentacles is reversed, retrieve an opportunity to work together. Or they're realizing like this is what they should have invested in. And this person is wanting to come forward because with the Three of Pentacles reversed, they didn't. They didn't work with this feminine. So they're at the, you know, Five of Pentacles. But that's the only way to come out of it. Stop resisting. With the Seven of Wands. So we have the King of Cups, or excuse me, the Eight of Cups and the King of Swords. Yeah, they weren't willing to walk away from something. With the King of Swords reverse. But now it's like they're looking at themselves like, damn, I should have been this King of Pentacles. And it's like for the feminine energy, if this is your energy, you were looking for someone that could like basically like hold it down. You know, being something with you that, you know, and want to, you know, show up and be present and, you know, provide and work with you. But you walk away from anybody that's that carries like that energy of being unsure. And a King of Swords reverse can be very strategic. You don't deal in confusion. With the Seven of Cups. And that's probably why you walked away. Like, nah, you ain't gonna try to leave me all over the place. And doing that, like, it left this person all over the place. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's look at this mutual energy. The call of the muse is the mutual energy between these two. Yeah. And like I said, for some of you, I felt like you are the muse. Give me one for the call of the muse. Why is this call of the muse here? Yeah. And see, where you're fully yourself, this person is still not fully themselves. And it's like they work too hard to like keep themselves covered. Nah, be yourself. Just let it, like I feel like saying, just let it all hang out. You're not afraid to be who you are. So it kind of was like, it's a lost opportunity. Like it can never, nothing can ever be solid or an opportunity presented or provided with one person being free and another person either, you know, being like, it can't like the energy just can't coexist. Give me one more for this energy. Like this person doesn't want to be seen, but they're seeing like with the Page of Pentacles, like their perspective is wrong. Because that Page of Pentacles is reversed. But they're also realizing why. Like, they're seeing why. Yeah, because you can't, like, want to be... I don't know. I don't know if this feminine energy may be, like, too bright for this person. To the point where even, like, being next to this person would be, like, like, the light would be on them, too. But if you don't have anything to hide, like, I don't see why that would be a problem. But it's oh, thank you, Spirit. It's how they see themselves. So there's not, like, again, like I said before, there's nothing nobody can do about how someone sees themselves. One more for the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles reverse at that. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is afraid of their power. This is the Emperor. So it's definitely masculine energy. They don't see themselves as worthy. Or having worth. So it's almost like they're just emotionally, like they're just detached emotionally. Even though that's, like, not how they want to be. I want to see where the Empress is. Where's the Empress? There she is. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what else to say. She's in between the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. Or the Knight of Wands, excuse me. This is the Knight. Is it the Knight or the... Let me see. Hold up. No, it's the Page of Wands. Had it right the first time. Yeah, it's the Page of Wands. Yep, the Page. The Knight's helmet is different. The Page of Wands, the Empress, and the Four of Wands. And this is what this person is seeking. This is what they're wanting. This is the Muse energy. But like I said, this feminine energy has pulled back their energy. That's why they're showing up in the reverse. Because in seeing this upright, the Page of Wands is in reverse. And you see this, and it's like they're not taking any action. They don't have the passion or drive, even though it's what they want. But it's almost like on the flip side, they don't know, like, what this Empress is doing. If, you know, possibly they have this or not, they don't know. And it's almost like like this energy is making me feel like they're looking for, like, a level of certainty before they take any action. And it's just like, and none of us get that. So good luck with that. What's the guidance and advice, Spirit? What's the guidance and advice? Because it almost makes me want to say, like, what more do you need to see? If you know, like, that's where you want to go, that's where you want to be in whatever situation. It doesn't just have to be romantic, but it's almost like, what else? Like, I'm like, it's making me just question this. Like, what could you possibly see physically that would be like, okay, I can jump into this, or I can go that way, or I need to leave this situation. What, like, it's almost like this person just want, like, I'm kind of getting like it's a control thing where they just want to be in control of the narrative, because if they're in control of the narrative, it's almost like they wouldn't have to look at themselves. It doesn't matter how they see themselves as long as they're in control. That's like, the cards clearly show like that's a skewed perspective with this Page of Pentacles reverse and this Emperor reverse. Like, I don't know. I don't know. What's the guidance in advice? Merry motive. Where's the deck at? And that's crazy. Like, yeah, this person, I don't know. I don't know. But it speaks to, like, yeah, their motive is control. And that's why they don't have any. That's why all of this shit is out of control. So it says a merry motive. The key concepts are knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, and the wisdom behind your intentions. You've chosen a path, you've set an intention, and you've begun to move towards a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you or you about yourself? You must choose to be in the flow of the experience, relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that's where energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive, or overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you're not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form X is supposed to come in. And I believe I said that. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. The universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention. It always does. Yes. Thank you, Spirit, because that was a word. A merry motive. Yeah, this person's motives. We have and I said I felt this too. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, they have to move past wanting to be in this Seven of Swords energy. It's like this person is strategically trying to maintain control with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. And they're realizing like this Four of Pentacles is reversed. Both of these aren't, yeah, they're both reversed. The Seven of Swords reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. There's a need to let go of this. Because the Seven of Swords reversed is like either doing it to the extreme, you know, trying to be manipulative, strategic, whatever the case may be, lie, cheat, steal. It's either doing it to the extreme or it's looking back over, like it's like how they say, like revisiting the scene of a crime, quote unquote, looking at where your past actions have led you. And it's like someone, like, you know what it's giving me the energy of? Trying to sweep what they've done under the rug. But you can't. That's what it makes me feel like. Whoever's in this energy, they want to sweep something under the rug and act like, you know, their hands are clean. But no. It's like trying to, like, I don't know if this is with the Eight of Wands, if this is communication for some of you. They don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. They're trying to find a way to come in and like not talk about it, not discuss that. Or if it's something that they did, they're trying to act like they didn't do it, but deep down they know they did. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like just saying, like, keep your eyes open if this is someone coming towards you. Because it almost makes you want to say, like, for some of them, they can't be trusted. But they're trying to make you trust them again. Whoever it is, a friend, family member, lover, whoever. You can't fake being open and honest. You can't fake that. And real, like, But I can also see where if that's not the, you know, the energy for you or someone in that energy, I can see where with the Seven of Swords and this Four of Pentacles reverse, where they want to move past it. But it's almost like the way that they're going about it, I don't know. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. They have to go about it in like an upright way. The Eight of Wands. This is funny. So now we have the Four of Wands upright. Yeah. If it's truly what they want, this Four of Wands, the stability, the safety, the security, they're going to have to just be what they are. And be okay with it. That's basically what it's making me feel. If this is someone that's trying to, you know, overcome this within themselves. And it's not to say that you'll be accepting of it. Like, I don't know, this person wants like some kudos or some brownie points or something. Nah. Give me one for this Four of Pentacles. Whoa. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles fell on the floor. They're wanting to, you know, at least balance it out. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, is this... Maybe somebody could even be wanting to take accountability with the Page of Swords. But that's what's going to need to happen. They could be ready to, you know, take accountability for this energy. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Because both are cards of messages tied with this Four of or excuse me, the Eight of Wands, that's all communication cards. I don't know, someone could be coming to your home. I'm getting that too. Or like showing up. And because I almost feel like now, I feel like the energy of like word vomit. That's what I feel. What's this Four of Wands? Yep. Look, and now we have the Queen of Swords upright. So this is definitely the feminine energy. But then we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom and the Hermit. They could even say something to the effect, especially with this Hermit and the Empress reverse, like, I see why. Like, either you left them or you pulled away from them. They see it. They know. And they may just, like, let you know that. Oh, and then look how we ended at the bottom of the Oracle deck. Powerful move, yeah. But as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I don't know who needed this, but I hope this, you know, gave you some type of clarity or confirmation or whatever it is that you needed at this time. I definitely hope everyone continues to enjoy the rest of the day and the weekend. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right. Later.